We are 5 Live. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Martin.
And I'm Tommy Dreamer.
Holy shit, Tommy Dreamer!
I can show up anywhere.
Oh, wow. All right.
All right, guys, it's been a pretty crazy week for us here at 5 Live. We were at Comic-Con for 5 days. We got to go in on Wednesday. We saw everything being set up, checked out a lot of exclusives.
Elite.
Oh, it was awesome. We also actually helped break it down, which then kind of gave huge results to us.
Yes, it did.
As a channel.
Yes.
We lined up some future videos coming up with Vertebrae 33, designer of this T-shirt actually.
Designer of some awesome WWE shirts coming up.
Just amazing.
And just a pretty awesome designer in his own right.
So he's been molding and casting figures. He wants to get better at it. This is what I actually do for a living. So I made a deal with him that, come on our channel. I'll teach you. We'll record it. And we'll put it out there for 5 Alive. So it's going to be a how-to on how to make molds to make custom resin figures.
Exactly.
Chris's head may melt, but that's fine. We can then cast that.
Exactly.
And then,
and then we can get a new.
And then sell it on the site and get a new Chrisa.
Exactly. We also did a ton of videos up on our website, including Mezco, Imaginext, and Super 7. So definitely check those
Imaginext video. So, everyone, go watch that Imaginext video if you could. It might be one of the funniest 5 Alive moments.
Watch a man die.
It's, what did we say? It was like at 3 minutes and 40 seconds or so, somewhere in that neighborhood. You're going to see...
You want to see a small child Hadouken the soul out of Bobby T's body.
He hot Ryu'd it right out of me. That's what the hot Ryu is. All right, so, speaking of hot Ryu, while we talk about the con, I was at Toys R Us for $3. I found these. They were the Just Toys backpack hangers. Pretty cheap. Yeah. I remember they were going for like $5 or $6 at one point.
Let's open them.
So, in the meantime, we'll talk about some of the stuff we saw at the show and maybe some of the stuff we got. I think Super 7 was the all-star for us.
Yes, most definitely. Speaking of all-stars, I got a Chun-Li.
Oh, that is
SDF Chun-Li.
Oh, got Seth.
No, that's not Seth Rollins.
Seth? No, not Seth Rollins. No.
And
all right, the chase looks like Blanca.
Bam!
Wow, 1 in 24, dude.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking
I'm
about.
your best.
Okay, man.
So that is a Blanca, is a rare Blanca. If we will be sending out our 100th subscriber prize pack very soon, because that's right, we hit 100 subscribers. NYCC was very good to us.
Yes.
That prize pack can include all of these or none of these. It's going to be a bunch of random stuff. We're also doing prize packs for our hashtag 5Alive toy picks. Mm-hmm. Take a picture of the of some toys you just got. Take a picture of some toys you're super proud of, or take a funny picture of you setting up your toys.
Whatever it is.
Hashtag it that way. Top 3 winners win something. Top 1 winner wins this blind box reaction alien figure from Super 7. As we said, they were the superstars of the show. Everything they did. Everything they showed us was amazing. Awesome. Everything they have coming up is
one
also
of the
amazing.
Things about this, if you go and watch the video, you'll see Brian Flynn explains to us that when these figures, Star Wars and Alien figures back in the late 70s, early 80s were released in Japan, they came out in these type boxes. Some had a window, some were blind, some had art on them. But that's what this is. This is a play on that old style of what you would get in Japan. In this case, it's a blind box. You have a 4 out of 12 in a case is acid green, 2 are blue with blood, and 6 are gloss black. So we don't know what's in here, but I don't know. I think kind of the acid green.
Yeah, I know. I kind of like the blue with the blood myself, but you'll find out should you win this. So like I said, hashtag 5Alive toy pick. God, everything Super 7 is doing is great.
Yeah, so
anyway.
Let's stick with Super 7. Actually, while we're in Super 7, another thing we really, really loved, this Lord of Light.
Yes, based upon Jack Kirby artwork for Heavy Metal. It is a reaction figure. It's a very popular line for them. Basically, old school type of late 70s, early 80s figure. Very little articulation, but the sculpting is amazing on it.
Phenomenal.
And then
really
the package art is what puts it over the top. This was the Midnight Guardian, I think, was the variant.
And then this month's Loot Crate DX, it was a glow-in-the-dark one.
Exactly, and then this also had the box art, the same box art on its back. If you
the art itself is like you're saying, the packaging, and one of the other things they offered was a Knights of the Slice and the Worst 2-pack crossover.
Yes,
these had sold out, then came back in, and then we saw Jesse running off with a box, and then a couple got found, and so there was they were kind of all over the place. But from our understanding, they are sold out on eBay. They are going kind of a little nuts right now.
So they you might see a future drop in the future,
the Knights world. They may be something, but I don't really know. It's all a question. It's up to Jesse.
Yeah.
So what I really liked about that was that the Worst figure was painted by Jesse, and then the Knight was painted by Brian Flynn.
So it kind of home and home for them, which was very cool.
Again, with the packaging, I heard a lot of people on the fan sites are taking a razor and cutting very close instead of peeling the package off. Cut it very close and frame it up in a glossy frame.
Yeah,
and you won't even notice that.
Exactly.
The stuff. So
yeah, the packaging on that was amazing. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about Super 7. They some of the stuff they have coming up, including their muscle line, including their licensed WWE muscles.
Awesome.
And then also...
And check out our Instagram. Yeah. We did take pictures at Super 7 of those, but the luchadors.
Yes.
That was the one you
just the more amazing is the old school Mexican luchadors, including some like Blue Panther. I can't wait for those to hit stores. I tend not to buy stuff like this because A, it can be very expensive, and B, I just don't have the room to display it, but those I'm buying, period.
Well, one thing about Super 7 is that it is relatively... You're getting these really cool, unique pieces, and these guys are really putting feeling into it, and they're still cheap.
Yeah.
This was only $15. I mean, really, I'd expect $10 for a normal card, carded figure.
Yeah.
This was a convention exclusive at $15.
So that's
this is right. Like, this is a $10 figure, so... It just makes a little more sense. I know what you mean when you get into the stuff where it's like Sofubi and you're paying literally hundreds of dollars for a vinyl piece.
I'm not, and again, don't take me this the wrong way. I don't mean that it's not worth it. What I'm saying is, me personally, for my collection, I don't have that much room.
Yeah.
So if it's going to be something, it needs to be something that if, God forbid, something happens to it or my son gets his hands on it, I don't lose my mind.
That's Super 7.
Yeah.
It seems like you'll get most bang for your buck out of these things.
Definitely. So I will be looking forward to those WWE muscles. But let's move on to things we actually bought.
All right, things we bought. Actually, so at the con, I'll be doing another video with Kriza, who I bought some figures that are a little more anime and stuff like that, some t-shirts and things. So shirt-wise, I did buy the Sarlacc version of this shirt from Vertebrae 33, which is available on his website.
We also bought this House of Hardcore Soldier shirt from the one and only Tommy Dreamer.
Yes.
He just signed a deal with Twitch to do House of Hardcore TV on Twitch live streaming. Definitely check it out. It's Tommy. How could you not?
Yeah, it's going to be great. He was so cool in person. We had such a great time with him. So, I'll move that to the side. I did pick these up. These are not con exclusives, but they were Toys R Us exclusives, from my understanding. So I got the Chris Jericho with the list, which I just saw and loved it. And then this Sasha Banks, which was pretty interesting because it turns out, and I'm opening the top.
Chris just turned the video.
Chris just tuned out. But on this particular Sasha, it's only half painted on the glasses. So pretty interesting. Just a little error. I don't know to say there's any market for it in the pop world, but it is kind of cool. I liked it. I actually pulled it out, and my daughter was playing with it, and I noticed it and said, "Oh, give me that back." Yeah. And then we went on Saturday, and I just got another. I
don't know. This one I like. The Sasha one I'm not a huge fan of, and the same thing with the Bailey one. And I think it's a conversation we've had a million times. The problem with that styling is sometimes it looks great and sometimes it doesn't. And I think in the Sasha it doesn't look all that great. But that's me.
So sticking with wrestling,
yes.
What else did you grab? A couple.
I grabbed a couple
things here.
Figure arts. We were able to come across these. One of these is the Undertaker, which is
Undertaker SH Figure Arts.
Amazing. And then the other one is his brother.
And we'll be doing reviews of these
Much
individual
more
figures.
His brother Kane, which is also absolutely amazing. I can't wait.
The Kane is so cool because
Yeah.
it does come with the Glenn Jacobs face version and then the mask version, so you get
Exactly.
all the different different Kanes.
Multiple heads, just like any figure arts, they go above and beyond. They have the fighting body, so they can, the articulation is ridiculous on them. And like I said,
he even has the towel.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I cannot wait to get these open and play around with them. So.
And this one sniffs taint. Look at
Exactly.
that right there.
Yeah.
Seriously, he's got like a whole nose full. It's kind of a little much, a little weird there, Triple H. So, we have done these reviews in the past. If you look back in our history, you'll see we did Triple H, The Rock, and Stone Cold. So we got Kane and Undertaker coming up, and we should be getting Vince McMahon.
Nice.
Is the next one. There's going to be a Mr. McMahon, and then from my understanding, later we'll see Mankind and HBK.
Very cool.
So
Very
they're going to
cool.
go through all the Attitude Era of things.
Yep.
So we got these. We came across a couple deals.
Yes.
Quite a few deals, actually.
Quite a few deals in GameStop. If you follow my Instagram, you would have seen this because I put them up already. I had to open them up as soon as I got them home. This is from the Marvel Legends line, the space recent space line they did. It is, as you can see, Angela, Nova, Darkhawk, and Major Victory from Guardians of the Galaxy. I really do enjoy the Marvel Legends line, especially because they do a lot with characters who normally don't get showcased, and they tend to be sculpted very well. And if I can get them cheap, I'm going to pick them up. I got these all for $15. Normally they're $15 a pop. I got them buy one get one, so I paid essentially $7.50 for each character. I have no problem doing that with a Marvel Legends figure. They're like I said, supremely sculpted, and you can get them in usually into some pretty cool poses. So yeah. They, as you can tell, they just came out of the box, so they do get
double. They got the double knees.
Yeah.
You got to work them out. These are kind of notorious for the stuck joints.
Yes,
so you do got to work them out a little bit so you get them nice and posed up. This Nova is awesome.
Yeah, I love that Nova. It's the Sam Alexander version of Nova, the younger version. Unfortunately, written by Jeff Loeb, but actually one of his few things that he's written well. Anyways, another thing,
like 40 years in the business, he's written a couple things.
Yeah. Have you watched Marvel animated television lately? Anyways,
I wouldn't even touch that with.
So another thing I found cheap was this rock candy She-Hulk. Bobby T here likes the rock candies. I thought he'd enjoy the She-Hulk. I picked that up for $7. So
awesome.
Yep.
And what you grabbed something else too?
Yes,
the My Little Pony.
I tried a My Little Pony blind bag, and we didn't get anything new in there. And then I also picked up this Chewbacca can cooler for, as you can see, $4. It's all furry, like Chewbacca might be.
Which my daughter was for Saturday at Comic-Con. She went as Chewbacca and then
nice.
later as BB-8 because it was hot in there.
Yeah.
So at midpoint we had to change her out. So another thing that I just recently picked up is these wall hangers. I had actually picked up the what was the name of that? Into the Deep, I believe is the name. It was the book where the game where the girl goes to save her father. So I bought it to read to my daughter because it's a real book. It's not just like a Cat in the Hat, Goodnight Moon thing. It's a little more advanced, but still tells a pretty fun story. And then I needed something else to get because it was buy one get one. So for $4.97, they are just wall hooks. You know, hang your jacket, hang your bags, whatever. But they're lightsabers. So I thought that was pretty fun.
So that'll look cool in Baby T's room, I'm sure.
No, I think that'll be down here in the arcade. Baby T's room is not a Star Wars room.
Oh, that's a darn shame.
It is. I tried, but it didn't go through. Mommy T shot it down pretty hard.
So, anyways, once again, if you say you can't find toys, you're just not looking hard enough because we found all of this stuff for relatively cheap. Not
Absolutely.
these.
Those
But this stuff is relatively cheap and still an excellent figures.
I'm still bugged out by this block.
Yeah.
That's a really good pull. And actually, I really like the figure itself. That's kind of cool, too. The super
very
deformed.
Cool. Done by our friends over at Just Toys.
So, yeah, I think with that, we have been 5 Alive. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Martin. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at 5AliveVP. Have a couple hashtags. Hashtag 5Alive Toy Picks. That is a picture of your favorite toy, a picture of a toy you just picked up, or even just a picture of your entire collection. We're going to give prizes away to the top 3. Number 1 being this alien reaction. Super rare, super awesome. I'm saying that's not going anywhere.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if we can get our hands on another. And truthfully, we have some T-shirts. We've got a lot of stuff. So
yeah.
we're when it's funny when I see some channels they go, oh, we're gonna do a giveaway, and I'm giving away this Angela. And
Yeah,
it's like
no.
How about this Angela and like 10 more figures?
Yeah, no,
and a shirt and some stickers.
Giving a ton of stuff away. So you trust me, you will not be disappointed. All you got to do is be a subscriber, or like I said, hashtag 5Alive Toy Pick. We like the pick, you get a prize.
And remember, you bought it because you like it. That's all that matters.